In this lesson, we are going to learn about fade transition. As we talked about in this previous lesson, explicit animation ends with transitions such as rotation transition, fade transition, position transition, scale transition, and slide transition. Among them, we're going to talk about fade transition today. Fade transition is a widget that creates an animation effect by adjusting the opacity of the red child widget. We will use an animation controller to manage the lower bound, upper bound, duration, and opacity states of animation. We're going to also set the VSync property because animation controller needs a ticker provider configured using the VSync argument on the constructor. Today, we're going to learn about fade transition. We previously learned a concept of explicit animation. In this lesson, we will practice one example of explicit animation, which is fade transition. Just like we practice an explicit animation, fade transition follows the similar steps. First, you have to extend your class with ticker provider state mixin, like here. And then, we're going to create animation controller variable named controller, like here. This time, we're going to initialize this variable with creation. And we're going to set duration time as 2 seconds with VSync, like here. As a reminder, VSync is an essential part of animation for optimization and checking animation time. And as you can see in line number 31, like here, we're going to set repeat as true, like this. With this option, the widget you chose to fade will fade in and fade out. If you set it as false, it does not fade out, but it fades in and disappears. Then it's going to reappear with fade in. Now let's look at the new part in line number 34, sorry, like here. We're going to set a curved animation with a parent as controller variable we previously created, and we're going to use curves.easeIn option, like here. And there are many other options other than ease in, such as bounce in, bounce out, and decelerate. So try to test more curved option and see what fits you most. Now, let's use fade transition widget in line number 51, like here. In this widget, we will set opacity as animation which we previously set. So this is it. Now let's run this code. Alright, you can see that Flutter logo starts to appear and it disappears again soon, like this. This is how fade transition works. Today, we've learned about fade transition. Animation controller allows you to customize your widget movement with many options. The code we tested is just one example of it. You can develop your own animated widget. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson.